know how it goes. And again, you know, if this persists, this could be a platform bug that you'd want to file against our issue tracker. So definitely let us know. But yeah, definitely try a different API key. And so we had one from Norman Avia, and he was asking about the places. How is the order in places API shown?
The basic search, the basic ranking criteria that we have is the prominence of the place, which you could call it popularity, although it's a bit more complex and impossible for me to go into the details. But then you have the option to do the rank by distance, which is important to note here. It's not sorting by distance. So we don't take the same results as you would with the normal ranking and just reorder them by their distance. We actually do the search with a different ranking criteria. So you actually may get results that are very different from searching by we call prominence. Another criteria that can also come into effect if you're using the web service and you're actually submitting check-ins is places with a lot of check-ins will bubble up in the ranking. So they'll be on top of the ranking by prominence unless you're searching by distance, and then check-ins will be ignored.
We got one question about the Places API events. The question is whether there are public and private settings, and what is the use case? Is it appropriate for private parties or public events? This is from Leon down in Melbourne. Cheers, Leon. Long time no see.
So in terms of private or public, so events for now, they're application specific. So you'll be adding events, and they'll be showing up on your on the results for your specific app. If they'll be public or private in terms of, you know, it's John's party or concert, it's up to you to decide. You can use it however you want. But when you add a event, it won't show up on other people's app, just on your app. So it's private in that sense, but in terms of the semantics that you want to assign to your events, it's up to your application. You can use it however you want.
Yeah. So now on to another question from Norman. How long will it take a place to hit the API after a user has added via the Android app? And what other sources are there to add places?
All right, so it hits your own app immediately. So you add a place, will show up in your results immediately. Before it hits, the Google canonical index, it has to go through a moderation pipeline, and we're still trying to sort that out how it's going to work, because we have to account for spamming and also all the other sources of data that Google has. And the second part of the question is, what are the sources?
What other sources are there for adding places?
So, Google has a lot of ways for anyone to add a place to Google's database. So MapMaker is one. If you're a business owner, you can add your business and claim it as yours as well. There's a whole process for doing that. And Google uses a bunch of different feeds and crawling mechanism to build its index. Eventually, we do want the Places API to be a way for Google to know about new places and changes to existing places. We're just not quite there yet. It's a difficult problem, and we're trying to tackle it in the right way.
Cool. And next up, we have one from Mark. It's on the, is there going to be a G+ map layer like there was with Buzz? And can I check into an event? And how can I see all events near selected place or around me on mobile? So, top question.
So G+ map layers wouldn't be really a Place API feature, so I can't really answer that question. Yes, you can check into an event. And the third part of the question is?
Whoops, I just lost it.
How can I see all the event near selected place?
Yep.
All right, so there's no way to search just for events yet. So you have to do a place search and then look at all those places that came back as a result and see the ones that have a event in it. So there's no way to do maybe restrict results just to those places that have events yet. But if you think that's important for you, you can add it to the issue tracker and you look at it. We're going to look at it.
I think we're getting close to the end of the queue. Let's see. We have one here from Minansky. I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but Minansky. First question, can I display the entire world map? And I should be able to put everyone's location in my group in the world map, and by clicking the person, I should initiate a call. So probably need a little more clarification on that one. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like a feature request. We're going to kind of...
To me, it sounds more like a description of an app he wants to build. He wants to display a world map and show everyone's location in the map and click on the person to initiate a call. So there's a lot of different APIs that you're going to have to use to be able to build an app like that. But it sounds like a cool idea.
And I think the last one we got on here was from Jeremy in London. Where's the Hangout?
We notice now.
All right. Awesome. So do we have any questions from anybody logged in? So Jeremy, you're all set. Peter?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good, boys.
Awesome. I guess that's about it for time. We have a few questions that we might go over maybe at another time, just about Places.api in general, but I think we covered pretty much most everything we had on that list. So any closing words?
Keep submitting feedback.
Can I just ask,